Good afternoon and welcome to skedline.com. I'm Daniela Ramirez. It's Thursday, March 14th, and here are your top news stories for the day. A small plane slammed across a road, nearly hitting a driver in Markham, near the Buttonville Airport on Tuesday afternoon. They report the aircraft went down around 2 p.m. and came to a full stop on an embankment near Highway 404. The pilot and sole passenger on the plane were uninjured, but the plane sustained severe damages. The cause of the crash remains unknown. The Transport Safety Board is still investigating. The Toronto Aid Region Conservatory Authority warns Toronto of potential flooding and hazardous conditions as double-digit temperatures and steady rainfall are set for today. Environment Canada predicts 15 to 20 millimeters of rain will fall on the city, with temperatures spiking as high as 12 degrees. The TRCA says that since many rivers and streams are still covered in ice, the melting combined with the rain could lead to floods. The flood outlook is in effect until Saturday. Stay dry, Toronto. Another loss yesterday for British Prime Minister Theresa May, as her second attempt to push Brexit deal through gets rejected 321 to 278 votes. The UK is set to leave the European Union on March 29, but the two-week deadline may be further away than anticipated. Ministers are scheduled to vote today on whether to ask the European Union for an extension on the deadline. May is to make a third attempt to get the deal through sometime next week. Former Texas Congressman Beto O'Rourke has announced his bid for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination this morning. O'Rourke is the 16th candidate to throw their hat into a very crowded ring. You might remember O'Rourke from when he challenged Republican Senator Ted Cruz in Texas last year. So far, O'Rourke, 46, is campaigning on high-quality health care and ending federal prohibition to marijuana. Statistics show 15 to 25% of all Canadians will experience one type of mental health issue before the age of 19. Skedline reporter Brandon Burnett has a full story on anxiety and depression in college students. Check it out at skedline.com. On to some happier news. Canada's Wonderland is partnering with Sick Kids. They are offering an opportunity to be the first to ride the world record-breaking coaster, the Yukon Striker. The new ride is the tallest, fastest, and longest coaster in the world. Each participant must raise $100 in order to score a seat on the coaster at their private event on April 24th. For more information, visit canadaswonderland.com. And on a more local note, Mayor John Tory announces a new housing complex here in Etobicoke as part of the 2020-2030 housing strategy. That's all the news for today. Here's Bree with some entertainment.
Thanks, Daniela. I'm Bree Coulter with your entertainment headlines. Happy Pi Day, everyone. What's more fun than food and math? The annual celebration of the mathematical constant has become more about dessert than 3.14, but who doesn't love an excuse to celebrate with sweets? Jussie Smollett has pled not guilty in criminal court before Judge Stephen Gregory Watkins today. The Empire star returns to court after being accused of lying to police about a hate crime that allegedly took place in January. Smollett was previously indicted with 16 counts of disorderly conduct. Empire returned from its winter hiatus Wednesday night. Smollett's character Jamal featured prominently in the premiere episode, but reportedly will be written out by the finale. Lady Gaga's pregnant with a new album. Lady Gaga has a new LP in the works. The singer dispelled pregnancy rumors by announcing music plans via Twitter Wednesday night. Marvel dropped another trailer for the upcoming Avengers film today. Avengers Endgame is set to release April 26 following Captain Marvel's $500 million box office revenue. Arrested Development is back with a new start. Get ready to binge Season 5, Part 2. The cult classic sitcom hits Netflix with all 8 episodes tomorrow at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Another fan favorite, Queer Eye, returns to Netflix with Season 3 tomorrow, featuring the first lesbian guest and rumors of a Harry Styles cameo. Visit skedline.com for Alex Arsenich's story on the show's return and its impact on the LGBT community. That's all for your entertainment news today. Over to Justin with sports.
Thanks, Bree. I'm Justin Field, and here are your sports headlines for today. The Toronto Maple Leafs suffered a tough loss last night, falling short against the Chicago Blackhawks at Scotiabank Arena. The Blackhawks ran up the scoreboard with 3 goals in the first and 1 in the second, going up 4-0. The Leafs rallied back and came within 1 goal of tying the game with a goal from John Tavares in the last 2 minutes, but fell short, losing 5-4. This is the 4th straight win for the Blackhawks, who now find themselves only 4 points out of a playoff spot. The Leafs, on the other hand, have lost the past 2 straight and will hope to bounce back tomorrow at home against the Flyers. The Toronto Raptors face off against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers at home tonight, hoping to rebound from a loss earlier in the week to the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Raps are hoping for an easy win tonight, as the Lakers have not had the season the team and James were hoping for. Raptors' Serge Ibaka is still out due to suspension after a fight against Marquise Chris on Monday's game against the Cavs. The last time the Raps and Lakers faced off was on November 4th, which ended with a 121-107 Toronto victory. Also in Raptor news, the team's practice facility has officially been renamed the OVO Athletics and Training Center after rapper Drake, who has close ties with the team. The facility will not only sport a new name, but a new logo as well, and reporters say Drake himself will get a key. In other basketball news, the Humber Hawks face off against the Vanier Cheetahs this afternoon in the quarterfinals of the Canadian Collegiate Athletics Associations. This is the 22nd time the Hawks have made it to the Nationals, but the first time that the Hawks and the Cheetahs will meet there. A win today would propel the Hawks into the semifinals on the 15th of March, where they will play the winner of the game between Vancouver Island University and the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. Tip-off for today's game is 4 p.m., and it can be streamed on the CCAA website. And over to tennis, where 18-year-old Mississauga native Bianca Andreescu defeated 2-time Grand Slam champion Garbinier Muguruza at the BNP Paribas Open. The young Canadian, who started the year ranked 152, has leapt into the top 40 after this win and will move on to the semifinals. "I had a good day," Andreescu said. "I felt she was holding back a lot, so I just kept putting pressure. I'm just really happy." A win in the semifinals would give Andreescu a good shot at one of the 32 seeds at the Miami Open next week. And that's all for today's newscast. Check skedline.com for more stories. Once again, I'm Justin Field, signing off.